Welcome to New Sky TV videos. Today I would like to introduce to you gentle stories about love and sweet moments of famous people. The ceiling of the real couple CP in the skit circle that makes people addicted is here. Yang Miemie Yutong, Yutong and Zeng Hui are so sweet that the screen explodes. Family members, hurry up! Recently, the skit circle has exploded again. The two pairs of fairy CPs are so sweet that people's scalps numb. Netizens shouted, "The Civil Affairs Bureau has moved directly to you." Yang Miemie and Yutong interacted naturally on the set, making people laugh when they looked at each other for a second. They laughed 7 or 8 times in just one scene against each other. The director couldn't help but say, "Are you two here to film or to spread sugar?" One of them is cute and smart, and the other is handsome and affectionate. Just being in the same frame is so sweet that the sugar party can't stop at all. Yutong and Zeng Hui are even more comedy ceilings. They had to end more than a dozen times while filming a serious drama because they started laughing as soon as they got close to each other. The original serious plot was turned into a daily routine of a young couple quarreling with each other. Even the screenwriter laughed to tears, "Just change the script." These behind-the-scenes footage is more exciting than the feature film. Every frame and every smile makes people crazy. Screenshot in the loop playback. Netizens shouted, "Is this a real couple? Please announce it on the spot." The two pairs of CPs are out of the circle, and the sweetness index is off the charts. This wave of operations in the short drama circle is simply feeding a big bowl of honey to the keep experts. Yang Miemie and Yutong, the young couple, are so sticky both in and out of the play, like two pieces of oxhide candy that are inseparable. Yutong and Zeng Hui are even more amazing. After 8 years of partnership, they finally waited for their 8th collaboration. Fans were so excited that they almost burst the Weibo server. If you want to know why these two pairs of CPs are so addictive, it must be the real relationship. The tenderness that cannot be hidden in the eyes and the tacit understanding revealed in the interaction can't deceive anyone. It's not that I just pick up your lines, but I know what you're thinking from your expression. Before the filming started, Yang Miemie leaned on Yutong's shoulder to eat snacks. After the director called out cut, Yutong handed Zeng Hui water and brushed off the dust on his head. Even the most ordinary little actions are so sweet that they make people blush and their hearts beat. It's not a fan filter, it's a real dating variety show scene. Yang Miemie always likes to get close to Yutong on the set. There was a scene where she needed to cry like a pear blossom in the rain, but when she saw Yutong making faces beside her, she laughed 7 or 8 times. The director was so angry that he stamped his feet. These two were hiding aside, poking each other and scratching each other, just like 2 elementary school students skipping classes. A staff member secretly revealed that during the break, Yutong could often be seen peeling oranges for Yang Miemie. He was so meticulous that he had to pick out every white thread on the orange petals. Yutong and Zeng Hui were even more outrageous. In the latest Reuters video, Zeng Hui's mouth was almost grinning to his ears, and Yutong's eyes were curved into crescents. When the two stood there, pink bubbles floated in the air around them. There was a scene where Zeng Hui needed to speak his lines with a cold face, but Yutong couldn't help but burst out laughing. Now Zeng Hui also failed to shoot the scene after more than a dozen ings. The director had no choice but to change the scene into a comedy. The most amazing thing is the official stills. The two people's backs leaning on each other under the retro filter, and the brushed effect when they look into each other's eyes. Netizens are all crazy. "Are you sure this is not a wedding photo? The Civil Affairs Bureau has moved in for you. Please get married on the spot." The costume team is also very hardworking. The high-end suit prepared for Zeng Hui is straight and stylish, and Yutong's satin dress is so beautiful that it looks like a prince and princess from a fairy tale. Fans finally got the chance and dug out the previous cooperation clips one by one to find out the sweetness. Some careful netizens found that as early as 5 years ago in an interview, Zeng Hui mentioned every item about his ideal type matched Yutong. Yutong is even funnier. When she was asked about her favorite co-actor during a live broadcast, she hesitated for a long time, and finally said with a blushing face, "It's that guy." The barrage was instantly filled with Zeng Hui. The girl panicked and turned off the live broadcast directly, leaving fans laughing wildly in the comment area. Industry insiders analyzed that the key to the popularity of real couples is the naturalness. Ordinary actors need to prepare for emotional scenes for a long time, but they can do it with just one look. There was a farewell scene. Yutong burst into tears as soon as the director shouted "Start," and Zeng Hui's distressed expression didn't need to be acted at all, and the cameraman in front of the monitor cried directly. This kind of true and emotional performance can infect the audience even through the screen. The crew staff revealed that the two were so sweet on the set. Once when shooting a night scene, Yutong was afraid of the cold, and Zeng Hui took off his coat and put it on her without saying a word. When handing the script, he would blush for a long time when his fingers touched it, and when moving around, Zeng Hui always remembered to protect Yutong's waist with his hands. The most amazing thing was that there was a kissing scene, and the director called out cut, but the two were still immersed in the role and didn't react, which made the whole crew laugh. The audience was so addicted that they kept following the official Weibo account every day to urge for more updates. Some fans edited their interactions into a collection, and the number of clicks exceeded 1 million in a minute. The comments section was full of "please get married immediately and I can eat this candy for another 100 years, and even passers-by were attracted by the sweetness. Some netizens joked that watching them fall in love was more exciting than falling in love themselves. After all, where can you find such a perfect love template in reality? The most playful team is the publicity and distribution team of Sunset Rain, which is well aware of the psychology of fans and releases some tidbits every now and then to whet their appetite. In the latest Eng collection, Zeng Hui taught Yutong to speak in dialect, which was so funny that it made people laugh. Yutong, a southern girl, insisted on learning northeastern dialect, saying "what are you doing?" as "what are you doing?" Zeng Hui laughed so hard that he slapped his thigh beside him. In the end, he simply gave up and made an impromptu confession in his hometown dialect, which made the staff on the scene scream with sweetness. What fans are most concerned about now is when this couple will be able to have a third or fourth relationship. A well-informed netizen revealed that several scripts have been handed to them, and they are just waiting for the schedule to be finalized. Every day, people check in under the official Weibo, "Did Tong Hu get married today? I have moved to the Civil Affairs Bureau for the 8th time." This enthusiasm is so intense that even the parties involved would blush. The most amazing thing is the small details in the Reuters video. Zeng Hui always tilts the umbrella towards Yutong, and Yutong will secretly save Zeng Hui's favorite dishes for last. There was a scene that required Yutong to cry. Although Zeng Hui was not in the camera, he stood behind the director and made faces to make her happy. These sweet interactions outside the play are more touching than the emotional scenes in the feature film. The audience is now divided into two groups. One group is watching the official Weibo every day waiting for the sweet moments, and the other group is busy rewatching the previous works to find details. A girl with a microscope found that at an awards ceremony 5 years ago, Zeng Hui looked at Yutong with the same eyes as now, but no one thought about it that way at the time. Looking back now, those little interactions are so sweet that they are like a real idol drama. Industry insiders predict that this craze for real lovers will continue for a long time. After all, in the entertainment industry, it is not easy to meet a sincere person, and it is even more rare to be able to film together without avoiding suspicion. The audience is not only chasing the drama, but also witnessing a real and beautiful relationship. This double satisfaction is not something that any drama can give. The busiest person now is the post-production editor. The footage of the two people's interaction alone is enough to edit a 10-episode series. A staff member joked that after the filming of this drama, 2 versions of the finished film will be prepared, one for the TV station to broadcast, and one full of CP sweet specials for fans to treasure. The publicity and promotion team has come up with a creative idea and is planning to hold a voting activity to find the sweetest moment of Tong Hu CP and let the fans be the judges. The first thing the sisters who follow the drama say when they meet is, "Did you have some sugar today?" Their moments are full of screenshots and annotations. Talented netizens even did a sugar content evaluation for each episode, which episode had kisses and hugs, which episode had the most eye contact, and the statistics are more detailed than the ratings. This grand event of everyone eating sugar is so exciting that even the parties involved would sigh, "Wow, how can a relationship be so good as a TV series?"